Don't fear speaking out, especially if you are a spiritual mentor, someone who works with other people. There are so many situations where influential people who have access to other people don't speak out on things that are really important. And whether it's because you want to be all love and light, which if you want to be all love and light, you cannot be all love and light without acknowledging the darkness, without holding the darkness, without looking at it, putting it in your hands, dissecting it, and then not fearing it. Because there is something so powerful and magical in the darkness when you allow yourself to do that, when you allow yourself to see the darkness is in me, it's a part of me just as much as the light. It's a balance. It's this like teeter-totter thing that you have to keep balanced, right? Whatever you lean into is what takes over, but toxic positivity is harmful, just like darkness can be harmful. And if you are out here and you are helping people and you're holding space for people, especially sacred space or spiritual connections and guidance and things of that nature, it's really important that you're not just fostering an environment that makes people feel warm and fuzzy in that like short moment of time. And then when they leave you, they're out there wondering, is this place for me? I'm depressed, I'm sad, I'm anxious, I'm going through all of these normal and acceptable feelings and emotions without feeling shame for feeling those things. Because that's how I felt. That's how I felt. For so long, I was navigating all of these things. I had all of these degrees and certificates and trainings and resiliency training and army training and things like that. But I was like, where is my space? Where is there space for me? And I had to create it, because not only did I realize there wasn't a space for me, but other people were also searching for what it was I was creating. There is something so unique about, I'm starting to shake. I'm sorry if you guys see the camera shake a little bit. There's something so unique about walking this earth and doing the things that I get to do, because not only do I see how my unique childhood and my young adult life and all of that plays and feeds into how I attract people and how I can have conversations with just about anyone, and how me being biracial also plays into the way my heart will be open to certain things or be sensitive to certain things that others were not sensitive to with me, right? Don't be afraid to speak up. Don't be afraid to be a student of life. Don't be afraid to look like a beginner, even if you are a master of something else. It's a cycle. We master one thing and then we become a beginner at something else again. Stay encouraged, stay curious, continue to help people, continue to shine your light, continue to cultivate spaces that create like more, what is the saying about your seeds should produce more, right? Like, so your students should then go become teachers who can produce more seeds, who produce more, and all of that, right? I hope that makes sense. But all of what we do, all of what we get to do, we have access to the internet, we have access to unlimited possibilities, even when we're stressed out. So what are you doing with your space? What are you doing? What are you leading your people to? Besides money, of course, that's a huge thing right now. People are just like charging $2 billion for mentorship. And so many people come to me and tell me how they've had these horrible experiences where they've invested thousands of dollars and they don't feel that they've received tangible or just outcomes where they can either feel it or see it or touch it. And I think that that's really important, and it says something about what the online world is becoming. So use your discernment, speak up, call out shit when it's not right, give people their credit when they do something awesome, cheer people on. It doesn't make you shine any less bright when you support someone else. But when you don't speak up, when you don't call out a turd for being a turd, that definitely speaks about you and your character. So inform yourself, educate yourself, have conversations, connect with resources, and then talk on the subject if you don't know where to begin or what statement to share. But let people know that you don't let that thing just kind of pass in front of you and you just are a bystander to the chaos. Let people know where you stand. And I'm sharing this because I so often see people who make millions of dollars not share when they see something that's wrong because they don't want to mess up their money. But I'm worried more about the person. So I want to encourage you to be more worried about the person than the dollar too, because every dollar is connected to a person. All right, sending you guys a lot of love.